Hello readers, and I'm very happy that because I'm going to introduce you to another very powerful author, and there are some books which are written to save the world, and I would call this book is here because there's very important tree which authors want to create more awareness, so this tree is being saved. The book is called The Climate Journey of Kamagong Eco-Cadets. It's a story, and another thing I like about both the authors is sometimes when you want to share a knowledge with world, you write very theoretical books and people get bored. But when they wanted to share a journey and they wanted to share about Kamagong tree, they thought, why don't we write a story? Because they want to inspire kids, and kids love stories. And through that story of these three friends, they are talking a lot about the journey and things. And I would like to welcome both of our authors, Ryan and Pamela. Thank you for joining us. I know, you have a busy schedule. Somehow you got the time out. And we are at Sharjah International Book Fair. And we are happy to launch this book at Sharjah International Book Fair. So I would like to ask question Ryan first with you. Why did you pick up this particular topic to write on? Because I know you could have written on a lot of other areas which you are expert on, but you still picked up this Kamagong tree. What is the importance for you on this topic?
Yeah, for me, since I've been more than 15 years in sustainability area, in sustainability industry, so I've been working for that field, and it happened that our really focus right now is the younger generations. In the industry, you can always see facts about what you say is theoretical and high level
Bouncers.
knowledge, high level topics which really are focused on the industry itself. But the thing is, the younger generations will be the ones who will inherit this planet,
Yeah, I know.
right? So it is really important that the younger generations are properly educated. They should be aware, and they should be, putting themselves at the forefront, because they are the ones who will be managing and doing the leadership in order to run this planet.
This man.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah. If I may, you, me, and my wife will be 6 feet under by the time that
I
this
know.
guy
Has
will be
to-
running
Correct.
this planet. So it is really important that he really know, and the generations, the younger generation right now has to be very aware of what is going on in terms of our climate. Yeah.
Wonderful. So one question to Pamela. Can you tell us more about Kamagong tree and
In the Philippines.
about
Yeah.
that tree?
Thank you for this interview, sir. So the Kamagong tree is like this is already this is a famous tree in the Philippines, and but not that it's already extinct somehow because
Endangered.
it's endangered. So when we are small, we can see this Kamagong tree. Yeah, in our places. So that's why we choose this as the title, so that it will be like a tribute for that tree. Yes. So that's all.
If
Abbas, यहाँ पे time note करो. We have to send a cut. Okay. When you're talking, don't look at me and talk. I want you to look at in the camera and talk.
them.
Yeah, because this will be broadcasted on channels.
Okay.
It's okay.
So they will feel more connected when you're talking to them.
To them.
This part will get it cut in editing.
Alright.
Okay.
It's fine.
So let's go back to the same question again. You start answering what is Kamagong tree. Looking at the camera.
Yeah. Endangered.
And we both also looking at the camera. Feel comfortable. We all are looking at the camera.
So all looking at the camera.
All of us will be looking okay. Because
When I ask a question, we will do it, but we turn. So
When I answer,
yeah, you turn. It's a little uncomfortable.
Yes, I understand.
But it is good for the viewers.
yes,
On the
true,
YouTube.
True.
Yeah,
I'll answer
You
already.
can start. No, you do it again because you were looking at me. He's sitting in your lap and.
Okay.
So
So I answer. You will
look
not
at-
ask me anymore.
No, I've already asked. So my team will cut from the question.
All right, so
and
I'll
now they
answer.
pitch in
Okay.
here from the answer.
Okay, okay. Okay, the Kamagong tree is a famous tree in the Philippines, but right now it is endangered already. And when during our childhood, we can see this tree, but unfortunately, the younger generations now, since it's endangered, it's impossible for them to see. Even our son, we don't know if he can still see this tree in the Philippines.
So can we say that this tree is endangered because a lot of is very useful and very strong for furniture, and this materialistic growth in the world is, they need the tree to build furniture. That's, is it the reason this tree is being cut a lot?
Yes, this tree is being cut a lot in the Philippines, and actually the tree is being protected by Philippine law.
Oh wow.
Yes,
So
and,
Philippine law protects the tree.
yes, it's being protected by Philippine law.
And now I want to ask you about a little about Paulo, Juan, and Maria. Would like to share about these characters of
Yeah,
the book, the friends who are on the journey.
Yeah, actually there are three friends here, three youth. The book is about a youth-led climate action by three youths. It's Paulo, Juan, and Maria. So Paulo is the one who is more into leadership. He's strong in terms of making ideas into action. So that's
Wow.
the true leadership. Then Juan is the techie guy, tech savvy youth, teen. So he loves technology. He has the new, smartwatch, a backpack with solar PV on it for electricity. Then Maria, she is a nature lover. She's into more the environment. She knows everything about what's going on in the environment, the sea, the trees, the birds, and everything. So when you look at the characteristics of the three characters, it embodies, or it spotlights what we really need in order to fight climate change. One is leadership.
Leadership.
We really need leadership in order to promote this kind of awareness, the actions that needs to be taken by, for example, government, by private sector, by individuals, by us, you and me, all of us, by families. Then in terms of Juan, who is the tech savvy, we really need to use technology
Yeah, I know.
in order to make gather data, to make innovations, in order to take that kind of actions in order to help also the fight against the climate change. Then Maria, which is more on the environment, we need to really understand who we are as people, our connection with the planet. So that's the
Beautiful
the yeah.
combination you brought in.
Yes.
So these are not actually the three kids. These are three personalities we need in the world to
Yes.
get the change.
Yes.
One small
These are actually the hidden message about
message
the book.
about the book. Wow.
What the world needs.
I don't want to talk a lot about your mysteries because I know as a reader, when you read it, we want to keep the element of surprise, and
Yeah.
there are a lot of mysteries the way they solve things, which you have to go buy this book on Amazon and you'll get to know a lot about it. But I want to ask a question to Pamela. I read a very specific word called Bayanihan. So can you talk about Bayanihan and what's this? And then you said spirit of Bayanihan. So I want you to
Yes.
enlighten that word to all of us as a
Okay.
world.
All right. Bayanihan is a Filipino word. So this is a very famous word in Philippines, and this is a very what's this? It is a very famous trait in the Philippines. It is usually like what we said here in the book. It's the union. So we gather, the people of the Filipinos gather for some events, and they do help each other to do something. Like for example, one famous bayanihan in the Philippines is like when we want to transfer one house, the whole house will not be what's this? It will not be torn into smaller parts. The whole house, this will be removed. Yes, this will be carried from one place to another. So that's a very simple explanation of what a bayanihan is.
To add that
Pretty
one,
powerful word. I think the entire
Yeah.
world should know about this.
yeah.
Yes,
To add that
yes,
one,
yes.
Bayanihan is not just about collaboration.
Yeah.
It's a spirit wherein
spirit.
people go together as one family
Yes.
in order to help each other for one common goal. The example was
The house.
because when we were kids, we there are, that house, we call it Bahay Kubo. It's from like Anipahan.
Yes.
All of the adults, young men and women, they all carry that house,
Yeah.
Wow.
All the
transferring
people in
from one
the-
place
yeah.
going to another place.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So if you take that kind of bayanihan in terms of the climate action, we really need that kind of
The
spirit.
spirit to save
Yes.
that
Yes.
particular Kamagong
Not just
tree.
about collaboration, but
It's about-
as a family.
As a family.
We need to move forward as a family, as a group, in order to address these changes in our climate.
I also want to touch upon a little bit, both of you. I want you to share what do you do as a profession, because I know the kind of work you do and the kind of spirit you carry is also connected to the book. So professionally, what you do and how this book came into from the same idea of what you do.
From my end, I've been working as a sustainability practitioner for the past. It's been more than 15 years now.
Wow.
And that's why it's really a dream for us to write this book, because for the past years, the engagement, for example, from my end that I am doing is more about, professionals, those who are already in the industry. But the lesser part was with the young ones. I really love kids,
Wow.
I really love kids. I really love to educate kids about what is climate change, what is sustainability. That's why it is really important from us as parents that, hey, these kids should be well involved in terms of the climate issues and the science behind it, even for smaller part that they can do. For example, an 8-year-old or a 5-year-old can turn off the light whenever it is
Yeah, I
not
know.
needed.
Simple things, yes.
Simple things like that, because 1 kilowatt or 1 watt of energy saved, it's equivalent to a carbon emission.
Correct.
Right?
Yes, carbon
So imagine how many kids, if they will do actions for that one. So from my end, almost 15 years that I've been in industry for sustainability. I've been, talking to many professionals, many practitioners as well. But we are talking on a level wherein it's very technical.
I know.
Too technical. So the book itself will, somehow simplifies through a story in order to inspire and what they can do to, to take part to sustainability as, as a
I
whole
would
story.
If you are a school principal, you're a school director, if you're looking to this interview right now, I would recommend that first of all, get this book in your library, in your school, so a lot of kids can read. It's an interesting way of teaching sustainability. More than that, I would also recommend that if you want, they will be available to come and create more environment, create more awareness about sustainability in the teachers in the schools and in the kids, because he said it right, the world lies in the hands of our kids, because we will be gone soon, but they have to live with it, and what can we give them so they live a better world.
Actually, Doctor, we from this book we also created, like a lesson plan.
Very good.
Something that teachers can go through on how they can
Teach,
guide.
guide
It will
or
be a
teach.
guide
Yeah.
to how to teach the kids through the what is inside the book. Yeah.
Wow. So that's also part of the book.
That's part of the book. If they want, we are setting up this page in Facebook wherein it can guide them on how to use this book.
So one thing you can do immediately is you can go to the description box and you will find Facebook link to follow them for regular updates. And I know this book is just a seed right now, but looking at the seed, you don't know how big plant, how big tree is going to be. So there's a seed in our hand, going to change the world. One last question from both of you. I know that you believe in gratitude, giving, thanking people, from the God Almighty to the family members and all. So I want you to share, both of you to share important people of your life who've been on the journey of who you are today from the childhood, as well as anyone who helped you in the book and gave you the ideas more. So some names on camera to say thank you to a lot of people.
Yeah. Okay. So our basically my inspiration why we created this book is my son Paul.
Wow.
So this is Paul, by the way. He at his young age he is already an earth sustainer in the school. So he advocates sustainability in the school. So also as part of the governor before in the school. So we are all working on sustainability. So why not we create a book that that will help the youth. How will they help our earth in terms of climate change and sustainability? And also, of course, we are very grateful for our parents, how they let us grow to be like these humble and simple individuals, and how to share back to the community by creating this book. Yeah, and of course to you, sir, to you, doctor. Thank you very much for this, for helping us to publish our book, of course. And of course to my husband, I'm very proud of him. He is the mind of creating this book actually. So we help each other, the three of us, how to create this book.
Awesome.
That's all from me.
Awesome.
From my side, really, I think from all, thank God for the wisdom that he showered to us. Without him, this book will not be possible.
Yeah.
Of course, I want to thank also my wife and Paul also for the inspiration, and of course, Wings Publication. You guys are really helpful, especially for creating the art and also for guiding us on how the contents will look like. It's very, very helpful. You guys are very helpful in our journey. In a very short span of time, we created this kind of book.
Wow.
So it's a shared, shared effort,
Shared success.
shared success. That's why we are very proud that I met you, Dr. Kailas, when I connected with you, and I know from the very start that that kind of trust, that this project will really be a success project, going out as a published book. Because
Maybe I
really,
remember when I met you first time, the way you shared your ideas, I knew that this is something very big you're creating for future.
Yes.
It's like someone who plants a seed. He knows that he's not going to eat the fruits of the same tree, but still nurtures the plant, give the seed, take care of the plant, because someone would eat the fruit for sure. And I could sense that power in you and that integrity, intensity. So I thought, okay, let me play my role of it. Paul, do you want to share something with us? So Paul, which class you are in?
Oh, now I'm at 4C now.
4C.
So what were both of my parents? They were mentioning that I was an earth sustainer. That was in my other school where I was at year 3D, and I was an earth sustainer recognized. So what did I do as an earth sustainer? So being an earth sustainer, I got pulled out for meetings. Why? Those activities or meetings, we meet up, all the officers they meet up, and then we either do some meetings or a special one, like how do I plant things. Yeah.
You can share what is your big project in the school before?
I created so much projects. It was so big projects, and I got to also go to another school to say what we have presented. Yeah.
So you have to inform them what is that big project that you did before, the vegetable
Oh, the
garden.
big project. That was the vegetable garden.
Wow, vegetable garden.
We had to plant some of the offered things to us, like some flowers.
Yes.
And we also used our learnings.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And then also you give posters to the classrooms.
Yeah.
for how to turn off the lights.
Yeah.
So have you read the story? Do you know about Paulo, Juan, and Maria? Do you know about them?
Paulo is my name in
Actually,
You know about them?
my dad said that these three are actually me, but separated in three.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, thank you. You're a very good speaker. Thank you very much. I can see future leader for sure, future author for sure.
Sure.
So you heard all of them. So they live, they eat, they breathe climate change and sustainability. As a husband and wife, as a kid, they are creating awareness not only in their life, but they also created something which is going to create awareness to a lot of schools, a lot of colleges, a lot of places in the world, not only in Philippines, but it will be creating awareness in UAE, in India, in Africa, in US, UK, because entire world needs to know about this, because we need to give a better world for our children to live in. I would like to thank both of you to join in.
Thank you so much.
And more than that, writing such a powerful book in a simplest form so kids can understand.
Yes, yes.
Thank you for joining in,
Thank
and
you.
see you soon again with next round of interview. Bye-bye.
Bye.